From She NYC, and I'm here with the team from The Trouble with Dead Boyfriends, Alex Petti, Annie Pulsipher, and Stephen Eckert. Thanks for sitting down with me.
Of course, thanks for having us.
So I would love to talk about, this is such an incredibly fun show. I had so much fun reading it and I can't wait to see it because I am an emo kid at heart. And I feel like anybody with that sensibility is going to absolutely love this show. What brought you together as a team and what inspired you to start working on the show?
What inspired me to start working on the show is I am also an emo kid at heart, and I always had a lot of like internalized shame at how much I loved like really pulpy, embarrassing romance novel type things, because I was raised well. I was pretty woke to like the bad things in these books, but I still like read them compulsively. And I wanted to kind of break down why I liked some of these books so much, and specifically like the YA fantasy ones, like things in the vein of Twilight, but there's also like, for those who have only heard of Twilight, there's so much. I got the idea for the title. I said, The Trouble with Dead Boyfriends is a kind of fun title. I want to like do a sort of parody send-up of YA horror, but where the monsters are actually monsters. They're not like sexy metaphors.
Annie and I, we actually didn't know each other when we first started working on the show.
We like got blind dated.
Yeah, we got blind dated by my girlfriend. But Annie was like going around school just like asking for a composer to work on the show. She approached me with the idea. I thought it was like really clever. And then we just like got familiar with each other's work.
Yeah.
And then I just like signed on. We were really fortunate that Annie was still a student when we started working on the show.
So we had like all the resources of Carnegie Mellon like helping us out.
So this is a question specifically for you, but you guys are definitely going to get to weigh on this too. What is a particular moment in the show? Because there's quite a bit of spectacle and fun happening. What are you most excited to see come to life?
Oh my goodness, there's so many great moments in the show. I would say some of my favorite, I don't want to spoil anything, but some of my favorite include a very specific use of a Ken doll as a prop. And
so ominous and vague.
Yeah. And
Go anywhere.
I'm lucky to be working with an amazing choreographer in Emily Suarez, and I think her work is really great, and it's featured really well in the show.
Zombie is the best. I love. That was like one of the few ideas from the first iteration of the show that has like remained pure. That we wrote it and we're like, this is good, and then everything else has changed, and we're like, it's okay, but it all comes back to this.
It's protected right at the middle of the show.
Lisa Frank Gore is how we describe the aesthetic of the show. It's inspired.
You melted her, you broken it. We've always been like make tacky choices, and this is like really the time to embrace it. There might be like a glitter coffin.
There may or may not be a glitter coffin.
Are you hearing this? Favorite character in the show?
So my favorite character is known as Lush Mom. And I strive every day. I see myself in her, good and bad, and like I hope to have the strength that Lush Mom has to go on.
I always believe that ensemble should have really exciting like things to do in the background. Almost all of the things ensemble gets to do is really fun. Like Smiley Cindy might be my favorite character. She's like the class giver of announcements and prom coordinator, and also she's like really dedicated to protecting the guinea pigs in the school.
I super self-identify with Grace. Emily was like pointing like me, my character, and like legitimately I like really self-identify. I think the two things that I like identify most with are, one, Silence, the relationship that she's with. Like there were so many parts where I was like, we were like, what do we want this character to say? I was like, well, my past awful self would have said this. And I'm like, so I empathize with that portion of it. And then just like Grace is someone who like is like, rules make you stronger, and I like rules.
When are your show dates?
July 7th and 8th at 2 p.m. and 6:30 p.m. respectively.
Yes.
Nailed it.
That one.
He is correct.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. I'm
Of
so
course.
excited to see the show, and you should be too. They are a riot. It's going to be so great.